So as the title suggests, I have sold some stocks, but it may not be for the reason that you're thinking. If you've been watching my videos, you know by now I'm not someone who tries to time the market. Generally, that's a good way to end up losing money and missing out on some of the best days in terms of market runs. So instead, when I mean I'm selling stocks, it's generally for two things. One, I need the money to put somewhere else, or two, which is what this video is about, and that is making the most of my capital gains tax-free allowance. So we're in Ireland, of course, and that means that we get €1,270 tax-free gains each year. Let's do an example with this. Let's say you have €5,000 worth of stock and that has grown to €7,000. So you currently have a €2,000 unrealized gain. Unrealized meaning you haven't yet sold that position. It's currently at that right now, but you haven't sold it to realize that gain. So basically we have two terms here. We have unrealized profit or loss, and then we also have realized profit or loss. Essentially the realized one means it's been locked in, you've made the sale, and the unrealized one is sometimes called paper gains or paper losses, where you haven't actually locked in that sale yet. So taking a look at this scenario where we have a €2,000 currently unrealized gain, you could just let that continue to grow, but in Ireland, as I said, you have €1,270 that you can make a gain of and pay no tax on that. So in this scenario, and something that I like to do is each year, coming towards the end of the year, if I have a gain, it could even be 5,000 or 10,000, I'll look at selling just about that €1,270 worth of a gain. That doesn't mean I sell €1,270 worth of total stock. In this case, for example, you may end up selling something around, in our example where we have 5,000 worth of stock, you may end up selling somewhere around the kind of 3,000 or 4,000, whatever the amount is that will basically lock in that 1,270 gain. So I'm not cashing in the full amount of my stocks because that would result in obviously the 2,000 gain, and then I still end up having to pay tax on the €730 which is left over. Now capital gains tax in Ireland is of course charged at 33% on your gain. So again, we take this scenario of €2,000. Once we minus our exemption, our 1,270, if we did have the remaining left over, we'd be looking at paying 33% on €730, which works out at about €240 that you would actually have to pay on that. So while that wouldn't be too bad paying 33% on that remainder from the 2,000, what I'm trying to do with this method is essentially trying to make the most of my tax-free allowance when it comes to capital gains tax. And now it's important that this happens every year because this does not carry forward. It's not like if I don't use it this year, next year I'll have double the exemption. It's literally use it in the year that you have it or lose it essentially. Now there are no official rules in Ireland around the wash rule, as some people may call it. There is some rules in relation to tax loss harvesting, which I'll talk about now. So for tax loss harvesting, this is essentially where if you're coming towards the end of the year and you are actually down in your position, so let's go back to that 5,000 amount, you bought stocks and shares for €5,000 and now you're actually looking at €4,000 in unrealized loss this time. What you can do and what people do is they would sell their position to realize that €1,000 loss and then essentially buy it back again. Now revenue do generally have an issue with doing something like this. They can generally scrutinize these transactions if they were to audit you. But there's no rule against buying something quite similar, for example, or a different type of stock. That €1,000 in losses, once they've locked that in, that can actually be offset for future years. So for example, here's what could happen. I could have €5,000 in stocks, as I said. By the end of the year, that's worth 4,000. I can sell my full position, locking in a €1,000 loss. And this is something that can be carried forward in terms of my capital gains. And what I can do is the following day or a couple of days later, I can buy a similar stock. So you cannot buy the same stock technically. As I said, revenue could scrutinize that transaction were they to audit it. But you can technically buy something similar. Or you could just wait 30 days and then purchase the same stock again. Now it is important to note that this does not apply to ETFs in Ireland. They are charged under exit tax, which is currently 38% under the new budget as part of Budget 2025. But that's an important distinction to make. So again, let's go back to my original scenario. The reason why I'm selling a little bit of stock, and that is to cash in on some profit, but only as far as my tax-free allowance, just to maximize that. It's a good way of doing things if you don't need the money for anything else right now, but you still just want to reduce your tax liability in future years. So again, if you have some of that profit on the sideline, even if it's not the full 1,270 exemption, it's something that you can maybe consider is trying to lock in some of that tax-free allowance, because as mentioned, it does not carry forward into future years. It's a use it or lose it basis. And then in terms of tax loss harvesting, again, that's kind of the other side of the coin. If you do have some losses there and you want to lock in those losses to write off against future gains, that's also something you may want to consider. I'll leave the links below to all the different revenue articles where these are referenced, so you can make sure that you're fully aware of all the different rules. And of course, if you do need it, make sure you do seek the advice of a professional as well. So that's my plan for the end of the year. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and if you do this, if you take advantage of this, or if you follow other different strategies. And also, it's coming up to Christmas now, so this is probably my last video before the Christmas holidays, so definitely want to wish everybody who celebrates it a very Merry Christmas. And make sure you do keep an eye out for more videos leading into 2026. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing some more of those. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video.